Hello once again everyone and welcome to Kruznik's Sanctuary. I'm your host Kruznik alongside me, Leanne Vertigold. So, we just finished beating Shiva, and we're gonna talk to Reen right now and see what's going on.
I'm so sorry, everyone. I clearly have a long way to go before I can handle that kind of power. But we achieved what we set out to do, as I had faith we would. So, without further ado, let's return to camp and admire our work.
I'm gonna take the Heaven's Eye materia just because. I'm just gonna sell all the materia anyway, so.
It's life.
Well, hello. The grass is green, the fire is burning. The waters are calm, and the sky is blue. How was that not obvious? And the night sky is up, so, of course. Alright, let's talk to the rest of the group before we continue. All this greenery is far more than I had dared to hope. I can't help but worry that it's too good to be true. Urianger? The rapid propagation of flora appeared to be limited to the intersections of ethereal channels, as per our earlier findings. Nonetheless, 'tis cause to rejoice that the seeds of ether have quickened the barren garden that is the empty. Yeah?
It feels like I'm witnessing the miracle performed by Minfilia 100 years ago all over again.
Alright, let's finish off this quest line.
I can feel all the revitalized elements working in harmony. I've always believed Eden had the power to restore the empty, but I never expected it to happen so quickly.
I never did get the hang of summoning primals correctly.
Judging by Thancred and Urianger's reactions, it seems most of them were barely recognizable. Far be it from me to worry, but are you sure your memory is alright?
Though thou hast grasped the basic principles of summoning, it beareth repeating that such deiform entities are not the product of the memory alone. Nay, myriad other factors contribute to their corporeal manifestation, in a process not unlike the techniques employed in creation magic.
I wonder if the effects from the rebalanced ether will spread to the rest of the empty. Perhaps we'll just have to wait and see. Besides, I'm sure we could all do with the rest.
I must say, Reen, it's refreshing to see you take a more measured approach for a change.
Well, if my experience here has taught me anything, is that I shouldn't rush into things unprepared. And I've also learned that there are some problems that can't be solved alone.
Is that so?
Since you freed me from Yulmore, I've met all sorts of kind people who have gone out of their way to help me. I thought that I should do everything in my power to repay their kindness and make the world a better place. But now, more than ever, I realize that there's a limit to what I can achieve by myself. Even though I was able to summon Shiva, I couldn't control such vast amounts of ether. If Gaia hadn't been there for me, I might never have returned to normal. I could say the same about you. I was trapped in a nightmare, but you freed me. It seems we are more alike than I thought. We might not be able to do everything by ourselves, but if we look out for each other, then we can face our problems together. That is, if you don't mind. No, it's fine, really. If things don't work out, we can always go our separate ways. But on the other hand, if I can resist the urge to punch you whenever you annoy me, which I must say is quite often, I have no objections to staying around. You mean it? Oh, thank you, Gaia!
I still can't get over Gaia's lips. I'm sorry. Like, who was the character artist for Gaia? Seriously. May I suggest we continue the conversation in Amarang? Though the empty may now supporteth foliage, the land's normalization hath but begun, and to linger overlong still entaileth risks. Is aught the matter, Thancred? Nothing you need to worry about. Let's go. Alright, let's talk to Reen.
Before we do anything else, we should report to Yalfort. He'll want to know how we've been getting on in the empty. Speaking of Mordsuk, there was a snack of some sort that caught my eye last time. I can't quite describe it, but it looked squidgy. Despite a strong suspicion that I may live to regret it, I'd like to try one. Oh, I think I know the one you mean. They might not be much to look at, but I bet they taste amazing. Perhaps we should also try a pot of those jellied wrigglers, or whatever they're called. I'll even let you take the first bite. Ow! No, thank you!
First coffee biscuits, now worms and jelly. Heavens forbid the two of you might actually eat some proper food. Chris, may I ask a favor of thee? Whilst Thancred and I return unto the Crystarium to inform our comrades of our recent exploits, I would have thee accompany Reen and Gaia to Mordsuk. Alright, back to Mordsuk. Alright. There's Yalfort. I trust all is well, Miss Gaia.
It will be once we get out of this desert town. If I have to spend another night in that dingy little room, I shall scream!
I'm terribly sorry to hear that the accommodation was less than satisfactory. I'll investigate the availability of more comfortable lodgings post-haste.
Yes, I think we'll be staying in Mordsuk, at least for the time being. It might take a while for me to write the report, as our expedition was rather eventful. Chris, I really appreciate everything you've done, and I'm sorry for all the trouble I've put you through. Still fretting about that, are you? What's done is done. Besides, it all worked out in the end, didn't it? You're right. Now, how about that treat we promised ourselves? They might not have coffee biscuits here, but I've heard the regular cakes are to die for. Or was that you'll die from eating them? Only one way to find out, I guess. I'm sure trying the local delicacies will keep us occupied between writing reports and thinking about the next plan of action. Hopefully we'll have another chance to visit the Empty to see how things are coming along. And don't even think about leaving me behind.
Wouldn't think of it. Alright, we've got one more quest to... Good news! Or at least, it has the potential to be good news. I've received word from Master Urianger. Unfortunately, the message was rather thin on details. He only requested that you return to the Crystarium and meet him at the Wandering Stairs. Not the most likely of places for important meetings, but I suppose you might be able to squeeze in a pint or two while you're there. Before we do, though...
Greetings, Chris. How might I be of service?
Might as well get the savage mode, right?
Reen informs me that balance has now been restored to all 6 elements in the Empty. As such, representatives from the Crystarium will be making regular visits to the camp to observe any changes that occur. I shall oversee the delivery of whatever supplies they may require. Once again, Reen has kindly agreed to provide a report of your travails in the Empty, up to and including the encounter with the being known as Shiva. The preliminary verbal account left me gobsmacked, to say the least. Louis, I finally finished! Chris, how goes it? Actually, there was something I wanted to ask you. Don't worry, it's nothing dangerous. I was wondering if you'd like to join Gaia and I for some traditional Mordsuk morning tea. And in the meantime, I can read through your report. Now that's taken care of, let's head over to the tea stall. Before that, there's one more thing. This concerns you, Chris. I found this in Eden's core, and it seemed like it could be important. For all I know, it might even help me get my memories back. But when I look at it more closely, I see images of you swirling around inside it. Whatever this is, it probably means a lot more to you than it does to me. This crystal contains Eden's memories. We've seen one of these before, haven't we?
Yep. As you stare intently at the crystal, your mind is overwhelmed with visions of struggles past, twisted and distorted by some unknown force.
Whatever is the matter? It's the same as last time. The only explanation I can think of is that Eden's own power altered its memories somehow. But was that before or after they were crystallized? What difference does it make? Regardless of how it was made and where it came from, I can't think of any possible use for this thing. If you want it, Chris, it's yours. It looks like I was the one wasting time on this occasion. Let's go and try this tea I've heard so much about. Gaia, wait a moment. Chris, you're still looking a bit green around the gills, so perhaps you can join us next time instead. Anyway, I'd best catch up with Gaia. While this crystal may not serve as an accurate record of your battles, it provides a glimpse of what might have been. It could even help in mentally preparing yourself for foes you have yet to face. Since it contains images of you and your exploits, it seems only right that you should be the one to safeguard it.
Eden's vs. Savage, now accessible. We are so not doing that tonight. Alright, let's head to the Crystarium. Oy. I keep forgetting how long the run is to the Wandering Stairs.
What's the problem with Square Enix and spear design?
What do you mean, spear designs?
I mean, come on, the Crystarian spear is so damn ugly.
Oh, yeah, don't even get me started on that. I can't stand it. That's why I will never get it. Excuse me. Alright, here we are at the Wandering Stairs. Hey, everyone's here. Pray, accept mine apologies for calling thee hither at such short notice. The matter I wish to discuss is of considerable import.
If it's that urgent, wouldn't it be quicker to use those link pearl things Reen's been telling me about?
These are words best delivered in person.
Did something happen to the empty?
Not that doth warrant our immediate attention. The elements are in a state of equilibrium, and the propagation of flora continues apace.
So what's this about then?
As thou art aware, we are not of this world, hailing from what is referred to as the Source. However, unlike Chris, Thancred and I exist only as ether given corporeal form. Our bodies remaineth on the Source, though the thread that binds us to them doth grow weaker with the passage of time.
And if you stay here too long, you might never be able to return.
Precisely. Now with the wheels of change in the empty set in motion, we believe this a fitting juncture to take our leave. We shall but regret not being present to see the transformation reach its completion.
That hardly seems worth losing your bodies over, though. If you have to go back to your own world, who are we to stop you? I always knew this day would come.
You still have Gaia and Chris. I know that you'll see this through to the end. Together.
We will. I may not be half the woman Minfilia was, but I have friends I can turn to. They might be brutally honest in their opinion at times. Or prefer to save their words and let their actions do the talking. But I wouldn't have it any other way.
We won't let you down. I'm not going to choose a smart-ass remark on this one. Though I can't say what the future might bring, no doubt Reen and Gaia will need your support in the days to come. Alas, the mysteries surrounding the fairy are yet to be solved. Whether thou shouldst find the answers that thou seekest or nay, lend not thine ears to its honeyed words, for thy will is thine own. Never forget this.
I won't.
The time of our departure is at hand. Yet know that, no matter where we may be, we ever shall we play for your success. With Urianger and Thancred set to leave the first, it seems wise to share this development with Yalfort, who will continue to oversee expeditions to the Empty. Why do I have to go to back to Mordsuk, Kent? Well, foreshadowing for the main storyline, though. Alright. Hello, Yalfort. You're back sooner than expected. Is everything alright? Oh dear. That's rather unfortunate. I dare say it's something jolly important for them to leave in such a hurry. In any case, I wish them the best of luck, wherever their work may take them. I shall remain here and hold the fort, as it were, and make the necessary provisions should any further forays to the Empty be required. Safe travels, Master Chris. And another storyline completed. And I got a Blade of Golden Antiquity. The Unknown card. Oh, I think I know what that's from. Anyways, so I can get a pair of pants now. I think. Oh, damn it, I need 4 more. I need 2 more. God
yeah,
damn.
it was the same as the last one.
God damn it, I should have gotten the gauntlets.
Yeah, you can get only one per week.
What a
raid.
What a jip. If it wasn't for the fact that I had to frickin' work I had to work on Tuesday morning, I would have frickin' been here sooner. But anyway, with that being said, that's another storyline of Eden completed. What will we see in the third and possibly final act? No one knows yet, but we'll see what happens. In the meantime, I get to listen to Blue Fields again, one of my favorite Final Fantasy VIII songs. So, with that being said, that's going to conclude this episode of Kruznik's Sanctuary. Thank you to Leanne Vertigold for joining us.
No, you're welcome. Anytime.
And thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live at PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button, be sure to turn on notifications so you're well informed, and be sure to subscribe to me for access to exclusive videos and live streams. If you're watching this on YouTube, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here and click the bell icon for notifications. Click here to watch more by me, click here to watch the next episode, and click here to watch the previous one. Until next time, Kruznik X, signing out.